In this week's Torah reading, Parashat Vayishlach, the drama cannot be greater. Jacob hears that his brother Esau is coming towards him with 400 armed men, presumably to attack him. And so he doesn't know what to do. And so we all know that he takes three paths. He takes the path of prayer. He says, God, please, you promised me you're going to protect me and look out for me. Please save me. He also takes the practical route, the one where he's preparing for a war, the worst case scenario one, and therefore he splits his family into two. He says if Esau strikes one of our camps, the other will survive. And then finally he takes the path of diplomacy. He prepares a huge gift and sends it ahead to Esau. Yet in Jacob's prayer, there's a term that teaches us about something fundamental, about the way the Jewish people have to confront challenges from the various places that it goes. Jacob turns to God and says, Hatzileni na miyad achi miyad Esav. Save me, please, from my brother. Save me from Esau. And the rabbis wonder, why is it that it says, save me from my brother, from Esau? We all know that Esau is the one that's his brother. We also know that Esau is pursuing him. If Jacob would have said, save me, we would know what he's talking about. If he would say, save me from my brother, we would also know what he's talking about. If Jacob would say, save me from Esau, we would know what he's talking about. So why the redundancy? Why does it say, save me from my brother, from Esau? Why those two phrases? The Beit HaLevi, Rabbi Joseph Dov Soloveitchik, who lived more than 150 years ago, explains the following. He says the Jewish people face two kinds of challenges. One is the challenge of physical threat, the kind that Esau poses to us, the kind of seeing Esau marching towards us with weapons, with armed men. And so we say to God, please save us from the physical threats that are here to challenge us. The other is the kind of threat that is posed in the form of my brother, Hatzileni na miyad achi, the threat of assimilation, of Jacob meeting Esau and saying, look, we're brothers. Why don't we just be the same? Why don't we join forces? Indeed, a challenge that the Jewish people have faced so many times. The challenge of missionaries, the challenge of assimilation. When things got too comfortable for us, we said, oh, we're all the same. Let's just forget our culture. Let's forget our traditions. Let's forget our Torah. And so Jacob understands this twofold threat. We have the threat of assimilation, and we have the threat of anti-Semitism and physical challenges. And so Jacob turns to God and he says, Hatzileni na, save me, miyad achi, from my brother, miyad Esav. Save me from the threat of being too close to a culture that I don't want to mix into. And save me from Esav, from someone who is threatening me. And so may this lesson inspire us that as we walk with dignity and respect everyone around us, nonetheless we remember to fight for ourselves, to maintain our unique culture, to remain our commitment to the Torah, and to make sure that no threat diminishes our faith, our commitment, our integrity, and our long-lasting commitment to being Yaakov and Yisrael, Am Yisrael, the descendants of our forefather Jacob. Shabbat Shalom.